concerning Rabbi Yankov Kamenetsky's connection to Lubavitch, I told her also in one of the voice notes that he told me that every week he would learn in the Allgemeine Journal the Rebbe Siche, and he even sometimes has ha'oras on it, and he spoke to me about one of the Siches, etc., etc. But I want to add is that was Tovshin Lamed Ches, after the Rebbe had a heart attack, Rebbe Moshe Feinstein then wrote a note, public note, that people should do a mitzvah film for the Rebbe's health, and also a broche for the Rebbe's health. So I came to him with that note. I asked him to sign, or at least I asked him to write himself a broche for the Rebbe's gesund. And he told me clearly, he's not going to write, aber, I'm telling you, every day I'm mispalel for the Rebbe's gesund. Once I told him over a sicha from Likutei Sichos, and I asked him Akasha on the sicha. I said, I don't understand because I have Akasha on the sicha. So he gave me a teretz. He explained to me what the sicha meant, and he gave me a teretz, which happened to be a very good teretz. Also, I want to mention, one of the times when I was driving him from yeshiva, when he was coming to the yeshiva, so on the way we were talking, he mentioned the Rambam, or I mentioned the Rambam. So he says, this Rambam bothered me always. I never understood it. It's the Rambam where the Rambam says that a child, a cotton, his father is mechuyev midaraisa to teach him Torah. But if his father didn't do it, he has to learn himself kishayakir. Kishayakir means when he starts recognizing. It doesn't say kishayagdil when he becomes a gadol. But when he's still a cotton, when he starts understanding, has to midaraisa learn Torah himself. So he says he never understood it. So I told him that Tzemach Tzedek explains it. So he said, yeah, wow. When we came to yeshiva, he says, please show me the Tzemach Tzedek. So I showed him the Tzemach Tzedek, and he went out of his kelim. And he said, wow, this is a beer that I never heard, and this answers Akasha he had for all the years. A few weeks later, my wife's aunt, Rebbe Feldman, her husband was the Mashgiach Ruchni in the Mirror Yeshiva, calls with his pilot. She was by a simcha. I don't know if it was a bris or a pidyon haben or something like that. And she said Rabbi Yankov Kamenetsky spoke. And she says he mentioned the Rambam, and this is speaking in public. He mentioned the Rambam, and he said that this Rambam bothered him all his years till he came to Miami, and he came to the Lubavitcher Yeshiva. He actually mentioned the Lubavitcher Yeshiva. And there he spoke, and he mentioned my name. And I showed him the Tzemach Tzedek, and he says that Tzemach Tzedek lit up his eyes and explained it so good. So here we see that also he spoke with great derech eretz and great admiration to the fact that it was in Lubavitch Yeshiva and that it was at Tzemach Tzedek.